Hey guys, me again. Ran out of space on my camera. Had to start again, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. I came up the stairs pretty fast that time. Pretty tired. 17:22, which is pretty good for me. And took a lot. It's 50 flights. Another 50 flights. I don't know how long my recorder's gonna last, but I'll try to talk a little bit here. This morning, I was very excited. Weighed myself 197.5. So I'm like this close to 197, and that means I got 17.5 pounds more to go. And I kind of feel like I've gotten over that mental barrier of 200 pounds. I think that for some reason in my mind I had this thought that if I got under 200 pounds, like I wouldn't be well or something. Like I equated it with being sick, because a lot of times when I would get sick, I would go under 200 pounds and I would kind of think, I'm not healthy, but I got to realize that 180 is probably a healthy weight for me. So I'm trying to get there. 17.5 pounds more to go, and still dealing with some stuff in my life. I'm kind of feeling motivated to take some action, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, I hope that you guys are keeping with what you're working on, all of your goals, keeping those in mind. Track what you're doing, measure it, make sure you're staying on course. I was having an issue where every day, like between 2 and 4 o'clock, it's really tough because I get hungry and I get cravings for certain food that are readily available. Things like M&Ms, things like things I should not have. And I had to make in my mind like a mental map. I had to say, okay, the next time that I start to crave M&Ms or I start to crave whatever, I'm going to eat X. So I had to have something special in mind set aside that I didn't eat all day that would seem like, oh, I get to eat that now. Like that's a special thing now. So I decided instead of any kind of sweet thing I would want, I would eat an apple. So I would save my apples to the afternoon, and when I would get, it's part boredom, it's part I'm tired, it's part I'm hungry, it's I want to get up, I want to move around, and I want something. And so I would just immediately shift once I sense, I want some M&Ms. I immediately switch to I eat an apple. And so I made that transition. I connected the dots on that, and it's really helped. It's actually helped me a lot. So that's why I would recommend, man, if you can just make a shift, just because that urge, you're going to get that same urge every day, usually at the same time of day. You're going to say, I want this, I need this. Have something planned that you can substitute for that. That is going to be, maybe it's not quite as good, but it's good enough. It's good enough that it gets you through that. And then by the end of the day, you just go home, and then you can, do whatever you need to do at that point. But that late afternoon, it's tough. It's a tough time. So you got to have something planned for it. And it's going to be pretty short today. Got to get back to work. But hope you guys are doing what you need to do. Keep on it. Keep on climbing, because that's, you got to take it one step at a time, one day at a time. It's the only way you're going to get there. And you got to be patient. And that's tough for me. It's tough for me to be patient because I like when I want something, I want it now. It's like I want it right now. And you do have to treat things like they're urgent. You can't just wait, but you've got to be patient, and you just got to know that you're working toward it. You're taking steps toward it, and you're gonna get there eventually. So I would just say, stick with it, and you'll get there. So I wish you the best. Good luck with what you're doing. Keep at it. And like I say, runners run in circles, but I climb to the top. Keep on climbing, and I'll see you next time.